Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Gooner Prayers. This is a little segment, obviously, where I bring you transfer news when it comes to Arsenal Football Club. Hope you guys are keeping well. If you're new around here, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And don't forget to turn on that notification button. And I'm going to get straight into it. There's a lot to talk about within the last couple of days. Obviously, I made a video earlier today. If you haven't watched it, in regards to Kepa signing for Arsenal, the first summer transfer signing for Arsenal this window. That's already been completed, over the line, announced, ticked. That's that one done. There's a lot of transfers and there's a lot happening when it comes to Arsenal Football Club. I'm gonna start with Eberiche Eze. And as you guys know, obviously he's been heavily linked with Arsenal. And I've said on my previous videos that I actually welcome this transfer to Arsenal. He's been one of my favorite players over the past couple of seasons. I haven't watched him at Crystal Palace and he nailed it and basically cemented that with an FA Cup triumph last season against Manchester City, where he actually scored the winning goal. So obviously I brought to you guys a couple of days ago that there was a conversation, obviously, that was held with Eze's camp, and it was reported that Arteta himself was also part of that conversation. So obviously that we're going to have a little bit of an update in regards to this. I'm just going to share that with you now. Fabrizio Romano giving us an update when it comes to Eberiche Eze, and he's basically said after direct contact revealed on Monday, Eberiche Eze has opened doors to the Arsenal move is clear way. He's open to joining Arsenal projects and he's attracted by the chance of his future. Arsenal are informed of the release clause and the details and more. So basically, obviously, like I said, a conversation that's been had, conversation that's been held. And obviously, like you said, Arsenal are informed of the release clause and other details. I'm just praying and hoping that Arsenal don't basically go and do exactly what they did with Christian Mosquera, basically putting in a bid lower than what they know that the team actually wants and it gets rejected. Could have been nothing more embarrassing having a conversation with the player, with the camp, and obviously knowing that this man has a release clause when it comes to Crystal Palace of about £68 million has been reported. And also, it's also been reported that they are willing to take £60 million in installments, free installments of £20 million, free installments, and then maybe having the rest in add-ons. So if Arsenal have had this conversation, hopefully there are well informed in regards to what is needed. If they are serious about getting Eze over the line, they are well informed as to what they need to do to get this player done and come into Arsenal. I'm very up for this. I've said this from the start of the show. I love Eze. He's a player that I've admired for many seasons. And as we all know, his background, he started off at Arsenal as a youth. He got released at the age of 13. Obviously, that he was really devastated when it came to that. Cries his eyes out. He wanted to always play for Arsenal. That was his dream. He had to rebuild himself back. And obviously, he's now built his way back to the point where Arsenal are now interested in bringing him back to the football club. And I'm very happy that if we can get this over the line, honestly, it'll be looking like a great window. Obviously, as I said in my welcome video to Kepa, yes, it made financial sense, but in terms of excitement, it didn't really excite anyone. I'll be very surprised if there's any fans, any Arsenal fans that are very excited about the signing or the announcement of Kepa. It's one of those things where it makes financial sense, but it doesn't excite anybody at the moment. And another player that has been linked with Arsenal is Christian Mosquera. So this man obviously basically came out of nowhere. He currently plays for Valencia. He's in his last year of his contract, and it's been reported the last couple of days that Valencia are actually trying to offer him a new contract. And I'll get onto that shortly. So basically, let's start from the beginning. So Fabrizio Romano basically reported that Christian Mosquera remains clear that he wants to join Arsenal's project despite new proposal contract from Valencia. Full focus on negotiation with Arsenal and personal terms have already been agreed, and a new bid will be needed after the opening 14 million bid was rejected. After it was 19 million bid that was rejected, but apparently a 14 million bid was put in by Arsenal and that was rejected. It's so embarrassing. It's like you've had conversation either with the players camp with the club and you know exactly what is needed to get this player or to agree club to club in regards to a transfer fee, and you go in there and try to undercut them, trying to go in cheap, and obviously that's been rejected. Obviously, it's been reported that Arsenal are going to go back in and hopefully they're going to try and meet Valencia's requirements in regards to the money that they want, something in the regions of 20 million euros, possibly plus add-ons, nearer to what Valencia are actually requesting when it comes to um, Christian Mosquera. And just not too long ago, actually, just to have another update, further update in regards to Christian Mosquera. As I said, um, um, Valencia was basically trying to offer him a new contract, and Fabrizio Romano basically on his Instagram basically said Christian Mosquera has rejected a new deal at Valencia. He wants Arsenal. Despite proposal from Valencia, Mosquera decided to wait for Arsenal as agreed terms a couple of days ago. So basically, meaning he has already agreed personal terms with Arsenal. Valencia obviously trying to offer him a new deal. He's basically saying, oh, he's in the last year of his contract. And this is the kind of a sticking point when you're a football club, because if you've got a player that's already got his mind elsewhere and he's already agreed personal terms with another club, it's very hard to sign him on onto another club. My assumption is Valencia are basically trying to sign him on a new deal, potentially to get a bigger transfer fee from Arsenal. But he's made it clear, and it says here the contract is ready, whilst contacts from club to club are well underway to get the agreement done as soon as possible. Mosquera has clear plans, and that is to join Arsenal Football Club. So that is great news to my ears. And I'm not going to lie. Listen, at the end of the day, it's one of those things where it's got to be done. It has got to be done. And Arsenal, you basically just need to get this deal over the line. You know what you need to do, you know what needs to happen. And yeah, just basically get it over and done with, in my opinion. So another one that seems to be making the rounds. Just before I actually go, I'm going to quickly go back to the EZE one in regards to EZE. I think we kind of actually know we've covered that. Apologies. Another one that seems to be making the rounds, and this is getting serious, guys. It seems to be making the rounds and getting, and it's intensifying. And I'm not going to lie, I don't like it. Is another Chelsea player, and that is Noni Madueke. You can see it there at the bottom of the screen. Um, it's been reported. Obviously, this whole transfer rumor came out towards the end of last week, basically saying that Noni Madueke is on the list. Is on the list of players that Arsenal are considering signing. We all thought, okay, you know what? Take a step back, just take a seat. Let's see how it goes. It possibly might go away. It might just be one of those rumors that people are obviously just putting it out there, whether it's the agent, whether it's the club, because obviously Chelsea need to get rid of players because they keep buying players. As of the time of recording this video, they've already signed Pedro from Brighton. That's been confirmed now. So he's going to be able to play in the next game for the Club World Cup. But the point is, when you look at Chelsea's squad, not players, squad, they've got like 5 or 6 players per position. They don't even have enough space in the changing room to fit all these players. So therefore, they need to get rid of a lot of players. As you guys know, they tend to sign players on like 7-year deal and upwards. They still got players there that are on like 10-year contract. For example, what's his name? Mudryk, that was previously linked with Arsenal a couple of seasons ago in a January transfer window. He didn't come to Arsenal. He ended up going to Chelsea, and obviously subsequently we got Trossard. But there's been situations going on with him at the moment, and it's looking likely that he's going to get a ban. And I saw somewhere the other day that he'll probably get a ban, a long-term ban actually, probably a couple of years, 2, 3, 4 years, to the point where by the time he finishes his ban, he will still have 2 years left on his contract at Chelsea. That's crazy. But anyways, I digress. Another player that's been linked with Arsenal is Noni Madueke. I'm not a fan of this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I don't know. It's one of those. Again, it's another underwhelming player because I know we need an attacking player. It's been rightly reported, or should I say widely reported, that Arsenal want Eze, they want Rodrigo. and they want a striker. Those are the three players. Those are the three positions of players that I want. Eze, Rodrigo, and Gyökeres if I had to choose, but it's looking like Sesko, but let's wait and see. But in regards to Noni Madueke, guys, Arsenal are discussing Noni Madueke internally in a separate deal from Eberechi Eze, as reported last week. No proposal has been sent yet to Chelsea or Noni Madueke's camp, but Arsenal keep assessing multiple options. This is not an option I want Arsenal to be assessing. Honestly, it's like, how many more players or how many more times are we going to keep helping Chelsea Football Club get rid of their baggage? Because it's like, honestly, it's like Arsenal is their dumping ground. You know, when the bin man comes every week to come and collect your bin, that's literally like Arsenal. We go to Chelsea almost every week to collect their rubbish and dump it at the Emirates. You know, not every one of them has worked. The only one that's probably still there, obviously, we've added another one already, as I said earlier, in Kepa. I mean, the jury is still out of it with Kai Havertz. It hasn't been 100% successful. It took time to obviously embed himself and get going at Arsenal, considering he had played in the Premier League for a couple of seasons prior. And now we got Kepa. We've had William, we've had Petr Cech, we've had David Luiz, and William Gallas. The list just goes on and on. It's like the only team in the Premier League that Arsenal keep shopping from is Chelsea. And I'm getting tired of it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, because honestly speaking, with Madueke, I personally can't see this happening, especially if and when Rodrigo do become available, because Real Madrid played yesterday and he didn't play. This man has played 23 minutes in the last 3 games for Real Madrid at the Club World Cup. And it's evident that he's going to be leaving. It's just a matter of let the Club World Cup finish, come to an end. He's going to have a conversation with Alonso and the hierarchy at Real Madrid. And Real Madrid are basically going to say, you know what, you come with a club that wants you with the right price and bye-bye. And apparently, as far as I'm aware, Arsenal are the only club at the moment that are monitoring Rodrigo. And I'm hoping that's the case, because I can envision another team coming into the race when it comes to, I could even envision Chelsea coming into the race, considering they've still got shitloads of players to get rid of on their squad. They've signed another striker in the lab, but they still got Jackson. They've just signed João Pedro from Brighton. They've got Neto. They've got what's his name? They've got Sterling that's just gone back to their team. But yet Arsenal keeps helping them out with their PSR issue, with their FFP issue. Why is it always us, guys? I'm tired of it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. This is the Gooner Press. If you're new around here, you know what to do. Hit that like and subscribe button. Listen, guys, it is free. Absolutely free to hit the subscribe button. But guess what? When you do, it means a lot to me. And it helps me grow and do more videos and content like this. If you're an Arsenal fan, let me know in the comments. Give me a big shout out and I'll shout you out in my next video as well. Let me know how you guys are keeping. How are you feeling in regards to this transfer window? Who would you like as an Arsenal fan to come through the door? Let me know how you guys are keeping. What you're excited about. Did Kepa excite you? Or is it like an underwhelming signing for like myself and a lot of Arsenal fans? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.